so happy to have you.
How are we feeling after lunch?
I think we're feeling gorgeous, aren't we?
Like
I
no,
think
no food coma.
No. How are you feeling?
I only had half a sandwich, or I'd be food coma for sure. It'd be like cheese and carb overload.
Well, I'm glad that you're giving us life today. So teach us, or tell us a little bit about what the first look is that you're gonna do.
Cool. Okay, well first, before we get started, I want to thank everyone for being here. I was talking to some of you guys out there, and we've got DC, we've got Vegas, we've got LA.
Chicago.
Like, you guys don't understand. It means so much to have you guys here and fly all this way. So, and know that the best of the Glam Academy is all right here.
Oh my God, you guys! Yes, give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you. That's a huge. You guys really need to give your own self an applause because that speaks measures.
It's so true, you guys.
All right.
For those of you at home too.
Wish you could be here.
Yeah, wish you could be here.
Just kidding.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. On base. Remember back in our beauty school days, on base, off base, half base? This is on base. Because I want a little volume with it too.
Nice. Do any of you guys ever do sets anymore? Yes. I feel like, honestly, I've just started getting back into them, and I really think it makes like the biggest difference.
100%.
It gives the hair that like voluminous, like Victoria's Secret backstage, and it lasts. It really does. We have another question. And he works with such grace and kindness and professionalism, but also maintaining, fun. Like he keeps the vibe on set. So like, he's just everything. And he's worked with the likes of all I have to say is Beyonce. So can we have a warm welcome to the Glam App Academy, Sir John.
And a lot of people don't want to be, everyone wants to be famous without doing the work. And it's like, let's be good at doing the work. And then, people will notice what you do, I guess. But today I noticed that things are backward in a sense where they're more concerned about the glory of it than actually just making sure that the person, their assistant, has good support. So, when I was an assistant, I went to, I was Charlotte's assistant, and I made sure that if I'm going to be an assistant, eyes up for me? If I'm going to be in the background of someone else's foreground, I'm going to make sure that I'm the most, I create a need for myself. And so when I say create a need for myself, I made sure I knew what she needed before she needed it. Like if she's reaching back and looking for a product, it's already in my hand. I'm always 5 steps ahead of her in a way where she's looking at me but that doesn't mean that necessarily always like that. Because that's the sense of power you have when you are that useful to someone. But just creating a need for yourself. Create a need for yourself, make sure that you are really there to make them, make their job easier, And also, don't talk to the celebrities. If you're around celebrity talent and you're an assistant, no shade, I know this sounds kind of like mean, but your job is not to joke with them. Your job is not to answer the questions that they're asking their friends or whoever in the room. Your job is to really be there and be support.
I never stop learning. And I know that you hear people say that all the time. But, we really don't ever grow. It doesn't matter how successful you see somebody, and especially in this day and age on social media, we all are posting our best selves. But we really genuinely don't stop learning. And I've learned that we learn the most from each other, from our fellow artists.
Take my mom and dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because had they not forked the bill, that wouldn't have been the path that I chose. So. Things might not make sense now, but they will, I promise.
Yeah, totally. I would let Jonathan press my hair.
Right. Now these ovens are so complicated.
Oh my God.
I like the old oven.
Me.
Like tap it on the paper, see what color it turns out. Like now it's temperature gauges and everything. You're like,
they're
what
tweezers
is
so
this?
that you can get really close. That's talent.
Yeah.
The people that can use those ovens are so beyond talented because to just understand the level of heat and when to and the blowing on it and knowing when to and the holding it up. Yeah, you gotta feel that heat that. That's instinct.
So by all these things, naturally, as a society, we don't have the acne we used to. It's a dietary, it's a lifestyle thing.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're already like in wrap-up time. I'm so sad to like have this be over. Are you guys like getting so much life from Sir John right now? Can we get a round of applause for how amazing all the things that he's teaching us are? I mean, Sir John, we cannot thank you enough. So what are like the 2 final touches on this look?
So 2 final touches is I gave her some highlighter. If you notice, I use a cream highlighter stick.
It's so
Turn this
stunning,
way.
I can't even get
And
over
then I'm
it.
going to do a cream blush. And the cream blush is going to be my lip color because I like to use convertible pieces, you know?
Yeah, but you see how like how soft his touch is, how minimal the product he uses. It's just like, isn't it so extraordinary? I can't even.
And I'm always, it's a habit at this point to just knock off anything excess on my brush because
Wow.
I just don't have time. The worst thing that can happen is if they pull her and then I have to pull something off or it's something so unblended because I was heavy-handed, you know?